This is your time to release the weight the day has imposed on you. Let the tension go now, simply by choosing to observe your breath. You are invited to return to your body and the gentle expansion and contraction of your chest. Inhale through your nose, exhale through your mouth, and with each exhale, allow yourself a little relaxation. Before we continue, please leave a comment telling us which city you're listening from. This meditation will guide you to a deeper sleep and a gentle emotional release, allowing positive energy to settle in like a welcoming light. You are accompanied tonight by the presence of Archangel Michael, a calm blue frequency of protection and order. Michael does not demand that you believe. He is a pure tone of care, a blue light that feels cold at first and then warms as it calms. In his hand rests a clear crystal that pulsates gently, in sync with your heartbeat. We will work with 3 simple words as anchors: cancel, cleanse, erase. When you feel the word cancel, invite your agitated mind to relax. When you feel the word cleanse, open space in your chest. When you feel the word fade, allow the deepest tensions to dissolve. You don't need to do anything but allow it. Rest here, with the weight of the mattress beneath you, the sheet brushing against your skin, the soft sound of your breath as an invitation. Imagine the day slipping away like water down your arm. Feel the coolness at the top of your head, the warmth that gathers behind your eyes, and the light pressure of the pillow at the base of your skull. Now, let the blue light of Archangel Michael circulate around the top of your head, patient and steady, and let's begin to move through your body. Feel that blue light approach the crown of your head as if a gentle breeze of color is passing through the hair. It is crisp like air after rain and smooth like silk along the scalp. Notice a coolness just above the brow, a faint scent of fresh lemon, and subtle metallic clarity, as if a bell has been struck softly. There is a tiny tingling at the temples and a widening of space behind the eyes, like a room opening slightly. Michael's presence is felt as a vibration more than a figure, a steady pulse that matches your breathing. You might sense Anna sitting nearby in spirit, breathing with you and offering a small, visible exhale. Marcus notices with a soft nod and a hand over his heart. Elena brings a warm cup of calm and places it by your side. Paul sends a quiet thumbs up as a friend of the journey. Your mother or mom in memory breathes out a lullaby of safety. These names are like gentle anchors, reminders that you are held in community. If a thought asks a question aloud, you can answer inside with a single sentence. And then return to the breath. You might imagine speaking, "Are you here to help?" And hear Michael reply, "I am here to steady you." And you say, "Will you keep me safe?" And he answers, "Always, until you wake." Each exchange is soft and quick, a ripple across the water of awareness, followed by a noticeable relaxation of the neck and jaw. Breathe in, feel the cool at the crown. Breathe out and feel the slight release behind the eyes. Now we enter the clearing of the head. Bring attention to the space behind the eyes and to the forehead, where thoughts often gather like leaves. Imagine a soft stream running over that area, the blue light cleansing each knot of thinking. Sense the texture of thought loosening, like wool fibers unspooling under warm water. Sound shifts here too. You may notice silence growing between the breaths, as if tiny birds have flown away from a rooftop. Start to say, in the privacy of inner voice, the word cancel. Cancel, cancel. Each time you say it, picture a thin thread between worry and your awareness being snipped, one by one. Inhale slowly, and on the exhale, say cancel, cancel, and feel the scalp soften, a gentle space forming behind the eyes, a coolness that spreads to the temples. Allow the jaw to unclench, the tongue to rest heavy and warm in the mouth. If any memory tightens, let Michael's blue light pass over it and watch it become less bright. Notice smell now change to something green and fresh like crushed mint, and taste the faint mineral clarity as if you have sipped cold water. The stream at the brow keeps moving, the little bells of tension dissolve, and the mind becomes like clear glass. Pause here and feel the difference between before and after. If your attention drifts, simply bring it back with curiosity. At this moment, if you feel called to share, pause a beat, and when ready, write in the comments which word moved you most tonight: cancel, clear, or delete. Saying the word in text helps others know they are not alone. If you felt your head begin to unclench, breathe in and thank yourself for making space. Sharing takes a small courage, and it helps this community breathe together. Your single word is enough. Now we will move to the chest to open and clear what sits there. Bring your attention down to your chest and heart. Feel the weight of the ribcage lift and fall like a gentle tide. Notice the warmth spreading under the sternum and the soft rhythm of the heart. The blue light rests lightly over the heart like a warm cloth, brightening to a golden hue as it works on feelings. The breath here becomes slower and fuller, like a tide that finds new shore. Smell of lavender and honey appears at the throat, calming and familiar. Sense the pulse at the center of your chest, small and steady, and the slight expansion as if a soft balloon is inflating with each inhale. Now speak the word clear, 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 silently or aloud in the mind. With each clear, you feel space widening inside the chest, a loosening of old tightness, as if gentle hands are untying knots beneath the collarbone. The skin at the sternum may feel warm, slightly pulsing, and the lungs settle into a wider, quieter pattern. Imagine Marcus placing a hand lightly on your shoulder, offering reassurance. Anna humming a brief tune that matches the heartbeat. Elena's breath harmonizing with yours like two strings tuned together. If a tear comes, let it come as rain that cleanses rather than as proof of rupture. The chest softens. The sound of your own breath is like distant rain on a roof, calming and constant. Keep breathing into that warmth. Move your attention lower to the center and pelvic area. This place holds deeper tensions and also your sense of groundedness. Feel the hips settle, the belly softening, the pelvis becoming heavier toward the mattress. The blue light descends like a slow river, cooling and then warming as it meets your core, smelling faintly of earth and stone, tasting like mineral rain. Notice sensations here, a weight that melts, a pressure that eases, the muscles releasing their hold. Repeat the word delete, delete, delete. With each delete, picture small knots of holding, untying, and dissolving into light. Sense the spine lengthen and the lower belly unclench, a subtle vibration like distant thunder of release moving down the legs. You may feel your feet expand against the sheet, toes soften, the soles turning towards the earth, even as you lie horizontal. Imagine Paul murmuring a steady phrase of support, your mom's presence offering a warm blanket, and Michael whispering, "You are safe to drop this now." Say to yourself, "I delete what no longer serves." Feel the warm pressure of the crystal at the center of your being, then a cool wash as the tension flows downward. Now we bring a closing seal. Visualize Archangel Michael lifting the clear crystal and placing it above the heart. Around you, he draws a circle of blue light that becomes a field, a gentle fabric that rests like silk against the skin. The circle shimmers with tiny facets like a cut crystal and emits a soft bell tone that you feel more than hear. The light is a protective membrane that is both warm and cool, familiar and new. Imagine it as a silk cloak sewn from starlight, weightless and yet holding everything safely. You might whisper thank you to Michael or simply rest in the gratitude that rises quietly in the chest. If you wish to speak, here is a tiny exchange. You say, "Hold me through the night," and Michael answers, "I hold you," and you say, "Will I wake refreshed?" and Michael answers, "You will wake restored." Each reply brings a soft surrender in the shoulders and a calming of the nervous system. Feel the seal set like a gentle pressure across the sternum and lower belly, a band of light that hums very softly and keeps this work intact. As you descend toward sleep, let the rhythm of your breath slow further. Inhale for a calm count that feels natural. Exhale long enough to notice the body settling more deeply. The crystal at your heart ticks in time with the breath, steady and small, aligning with the pulse. Imagine floating a few centimeters above the mattress, then sinking into the support beneath you as if the world is a cushion that knows your shape. The sounds around you become distant, like waves on a shore. The air tastes faintly of chamomile, and the skin feels warmly heavy. Michael's blue light remains, a low glow at the edges of awareness, protective and unobtrusive. Repeat once more in your mind the trio as a gentle refrain. Cancel, clear, delete. Cancel, clear, delete. And feel how each word refines the field of ease you have created. Leave a like and type Amen in the comments for a blessed night. Follow the channel and activate the bell to receive words like this in your life. You have given permission to let go. Everything that needed to be loosened has been invited to move, and the light that accompanies you forms a tender, steady field of protection. The body is ready to rest, the heart is softer, and the breath finds its natural, unworried pace. If this practice helped you tonight, please consider clicking subscribe to find more meditations that support restful sleep and healing. If you feel moved, leave a single word in the comments when you wake, the word that resonated most. Cancel, clear, or delete, so others feel less alone. Now, let your next exhale carry you more deeply into sleep. Sleep within the blue light that cares for you, and wake with positive energy renewed.